Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. That straight right, unable to connect. Tyson's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, he steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
You know, through the years, we've learned the kind of disposition that a fighter has to have to beat Iron Mike Tyson. But what about the style, Teddy? Here he's going up against a guy who's very unconventional, very awkward and athletic. How does that play against Tyson?
Every which way and in a bad way if you're back with Tyson. Because Tyson's strong. As strong as he is physically, I think that's how weak he is and how long.
Wow, was Roy Jones Jr. stunned right there. I'm personally stunned he didn't go down. There it is! Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number one, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
Listen, Roy Jones Jr. told us all week long, he's not going away this easy. He beats the count.
Side to side, move your head.
Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Roy Jones. A huge right hand. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Mike Tyson's chin unable to withstand that combination. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Look at that. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Roy Jones Jr. quickly to demolish his opponent. First round knockout. How about that? Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. Ali's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Is height the answer, Teddy? We have a tall opponent going up against the invincible Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, it's the answer if you can use it, if you can actually fight tall and stay on the outside. But Roy doesn't go about things traditionally. I think we know that about him. He's not going to force his way in. He's probably going to step out of the way and try to entice his taller fighter, his taller opponent, to give up his height.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Roy able to block that punch. Scored well with the left downstairs. Halfway through round number one. Ali's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Oh, what a whiff by Muhammad Ali. Jones has got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Not much action as he just ties up. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Roy Jones.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
10 clicks of the talk.
doing what you're doing.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And we come to the end of round number 2. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Jones is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin. But truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
Just like the old timers would say, Joe, you kill the body, the head will follow.
Halfway through this round, great work offensively landing that combination by Muhammad Ali. That's a huge left hand from Muhammad Ali. Lands a big hook. Ali's punch is far off the target. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Muhammad Ali. Scored well up top. Ali's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Roy Jones Jr. is now showing us something that could have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead. We know he can get off first, but now this dimension serving him well.
Ali's hit by a counterpunch there. Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali back to his corner after being cut in that last round.
You know, with Ali, it's about speed. It's about all those kind of tangible things that you look at, they just light up. But now it's about something else. On the inside, how does he react being cut?
That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Roy Jones. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Ali's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Come on, get focused.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Hey, let's go.
Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Side to side.
Not able to land the uppercut. Roy lands the uppercut. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. And a good counter by Roy Jones. Now the question changes. It's no longer a point of how to win. It's how to survive this round for Roy Jones Jr. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Muhammad Ali. And now he digs in with that hook to the body. You're seeing the desire and the fortitude of a champion right now as Roy Jones Jr. has recovered and looks to fight on. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Good smooth work by Roy Jones. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And this round comes to an end. Round number 4 is underway. Ali's got to feel pretty good about where things stand right now because he's still very much in this fight. It's anybody's fight, an even fight on your score.
Yeah, I think actually it's going to become a fight of attrition. Whoever's in better shape, because this is every round being contested.
Looking good.
A little head hunting with the right. Ali's looking like the one thing you don't want your fighter to be, Teddy, and that is careless.
Yeah, well, first of all, when you throw a jab, You throw it like you're testing hot water. Bang! You get it back just as fast as you throw it out. He's throwing it slow right now, and that's where the carelessness comes in. Something's going to come over that slow jab.
A crushing two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Body shot lands. It was the right.
Nice.
And he ties up on the inside. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Back to the body.
Unable to make an impact there by Roy Jones.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
Very accurate with the overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. Well placed, straight right hand. Right to the belt line. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Jab and a straight by Muhammad Ali. Jones is doing everything he wants right now. What does his opponent need to do to counter this?
Well, what he's got to do is start throwing punches. You know, the awkwardness, the unorthodox approach right now is throwing him off, and he's trying to think too much. Just throw down the middle. You know that old saying when a guy says, I'm seeing 3 guys now. You know, I got hurt. I'm seeing 3 guys, and what should I do, coach? Hit the guy in the middle. Just throw your punches down the middle.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Stay on the outside. Keep working the body.
Roy Jones Jr. with a royal right.
Yeah, good work.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Combo lands to the head. Halfway through round 6.
Let's see some more head movement.
Jones has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Ali's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Good counter punch. Jones is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Solid. Muhammad Ali's down. He was knocked down there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down. Now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
You got this one.
Gets rid of that body shot. Halfway through the 7th round. Wow, great action this round. Just halfway through, and they've already put on a full display.
Well, if you love hot dogs and burgers, you want to go to barbecues. Well, if you love punches and bunches, you want to be at this fight.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Landing 2 jabs by Muhammad Ali. That's a really fine-looking uppercut by Ali. Ten seconds to go in the 7th. And round 7 comes.
Beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is
keep this fight in the center of the ring.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast.
Ali stunned by a big shot. Tying up again here after being knocked down. What should his opponent be doing to deal with this?
See, that's the right question. We're just looking at the guy grabbing. His opponent is allowing him to grab. You know, it takes 2 to tango to do that dance. His opponent should be taking a step back, not letting him grab, and keeping his hands moving.
A well-timed right hand by Roy Jones. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Scores up top with a left. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Muhammad Ali.
1, 2, 1, 2. Face yourself.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. round comes to an end. Pure savagery in there right now. Just a brutal display with both men showing it all over their face. Jones is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that solid? And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? It's over. This fight is over. Muhammad Ali's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. Roy Jones Jr.'s knockout ability cannot... Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore. Opening round scheduled for 10. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Frazier. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Joe Frazier still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Joe's not that shy about bringing it early on, but what can we expect here?
Bringing it early on. That's exactly what you're going to expect, and that's what you're going to get.
Frazier's got to deal with a cut cheek. Downstairs with a right hand. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Roy Jones. Is this the type of stylistic matchup, Teddy, a high stamina guy against the power puncher that many would describe as, oh, that's a little dangerous for the big favorite, for the big power puncher? That can be a trap.
Yeah, it can be a trap because anytime you have a guy with high endurance, that means mentally he's fit. That means he probably has a good chin if he's been rounds before. And the power might not be enough.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Solid straight right hand. Frazier's left working well that time. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Frazier. That was a left hand that came raining in. Big shot. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? 2. Roy Jones Jr. hitting the deck, but rising up.
Well, when you drop your hands, you pull back, you do all those things, sooner or later there's a chance you're going to hit the deck. Now it's up to Jones to find a way to survive.
Jones's effort in that last round really didn't do much for him. I just don't think he was busy enough.
No, he wasn't busy enough, and you start to wonder whether or not he wants to be here. It has to change quickly now, because if it doesn't, his opponent is going to kind of smell it a little bit, and he's going to start pushing a little bit more and put him in bad problems.
Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's 2 things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's not.
Jones is hurt by that. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. Watch how Joe Frazier uses that jab. See how consistent he is with it? Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Roy Jones. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. What a shot. Big hook comes in. What impact from that uppercut by Joe Frazier. Big, big shot comes crashing home. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
3.
Jones is back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Joe Frazier. And now he's targeting upstairs. Jones is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Frazier's able to land a good, solid left hand. Right to the body. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Solid right by Roy Jones. Crashes home with the uppercut. There's the combo downstairs. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Now there's the hook by Roy Jones Jr., and he does it superbly. Frazier showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Able to bring the hook down low. Jones is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. To the head he goes with a left hand. Roy Jones Jr. with a big uppercut. Oh, what an uppercut. A huge right hand from Roy Jones Jr. Frazier's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Well, all of us can see the success he's having with the uppercut. How come his opponent can't? What should he be looking for?
Well, what he needs to do is he has to be aware where it's coming. He knows it comes when he's inside and it's coming up the middle. He needs to take his glove and just dip it down, drop it a little bit, open it up, and kind of put it underneath his chin a little bit to block that punch.
Now hugging on the inside. Off the target by Joe Frazier. 10 seconds to go in this third round. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Well, I think this is a fairly even fight, Teddy. If you look at your scorecard, that's the way you have it as we begin round number 4.
Well, it's been a battle of jabs, to be honest with you, Joe. And until one guy shows that his jab is bilingual, it's going to stay close. And what I mean by that, if one guy shows that his jab can do more than speak just English, maybe a little Spanish, you know, maybe a little bit of this language where he hooks off and he does more things, that guy is going to separate himself.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Joe Frazier. Roy Jones Jr. placing the hook there. Frazier's able to land a nice, clean left hand. That's a huge uppercut from Roy Jones. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Frazier's in bad shape. Now, Frazier will take all night long, but that ref is giving it a... Oh, and there you go. He never saw that coming. Roy Jones Jr. is knocked down by a punch that came from out of left field.
That was like Haley's Comet. You won't be seeing that again for about 10 years.
He's got the heart of a warrior to beat the count again. He did it again there.
What he's going to have to do now is have the smarts of a warrior, have the smarts of a general, and make sure that he ties up a little bit.
And Roy snaps off that lightning-fast hook. He was waiting for his opponent, just waiting for an opportunity, and he found it. The counterpunch by Roy Jones. Right back to the body. Frazier's left landing well. Now he ties up there. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Right to the belt line. And that's the end of round 4. Jones's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the explosive that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
That's a nice right hand that time by Joe Frazier. Jones is not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Frazier smashed up top. He just missed that shot up top. Roy Jones Jr. so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing.
Keep it going.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Smoking Joe Frazier lands a big uppercut. Flush right hand to the body. Wow! Remember earlier he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Frazier's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Joe Frazier really rocked that time by that power punch that put him down. Stopping this fight. Roy Jones Jr.'s gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. That's exactly what he was trying to do tonight. All that. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Roy Jones Jr. is making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Good work defensively by Roy Jones. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Evander Holyfield's gonna feel the effect of that hook to the body. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
This round here. Evander Holyfield's got to be feeling foolish, nailed by a counter punch. And he's holding. Roy Jones Jr. is able to avoid that punch. Good power punch, the right hand landed. And here he goes again with the clinching. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Evander Holyfield's left now getting into the mix. Evander Holyfield with a big right hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Roy Jones Jr. is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Holyfield's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
In and out, in and out.
He comes with the straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Wow, what an uppercut. Good exchange, he fires back. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. A solid, true uppercut by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Roy Jones Jr.'s big shot he just scored with. Look at the torque and power from that uppercut. It floored him.
He snapped that shoulder forward the way you're supposed to do it.
Roy Jones Jr.'s back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer,
Did you see that? What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes because now you think he's just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Evander Holyfield's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Holyfield's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
4, 5.
That's it. The fight is over. Roy Jones Jr. bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. And just like that, Roy Jones Jr. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe. Well, they are underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. That was a nice hook that landed that time by Andre Bishop. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Jones is turning into a star in this sport. Why? Because he has power, the one thing that people want to see. What should we expect to see of that power early on?
Well, whether or not he's fighting a tricky guy tonight, can he come up with a device, a way to take that power and get it to the target?
Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
That's a big shot, and bang, and away he goes. How about that? Roy Jones Jr. down after getting tagged by that power punch. Roy Jones Jr. finds himself down, but not necessarily out as he rises up to fight on. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Oh, what a power punch he was able to land there.
Joe, that's what you call setting up a trap. Not a mouse trap, but a punch trap. Step back a little bit, invited him in, bang.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Jones is not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. You see how Bishop just spotted that spot underneath the elbow and then landed that impactful punch? Nice body work. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Scores big with the hook to the head. Oh, a good right hand by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr. is going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
Halfway through round number 2.
Yeah!
Precision work with the left hand by Andre Bishop. Solid right by Roy Jones. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Fine hook by Roy Jones Jr. Real excellent work there. Bishop's right hand scores well.
Finish with the hook.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Oh, Bishop got battered right there. Bishop was up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Scoring with the right hand by Andre Bishop. Roy Jones Jr.'s movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Roy Jones Jr.'s knockdown scored in that last round has a certain tone in that corner that every trainer wants. They are bubbling with confidence. They know they can go out and accomplish things again here. Bishop's punch didn't come close. Oh, what a huge power punch. Roy lands the hook. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Bishop's going with a brand new strategy, and it's pretty simple. Go after it. He went down. Now he's trying to get his opponent.
And it's a funny thing, when I've seen fighters in this position behave this way, usually they go all for it and it's their last hurrah. If they don't catch the guy in this round, usually they spit the bit.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Well timed by Roy Jones. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Roy Jones Jr. has never been bashful about boasting of his skills and accomplishments. Do you think that that has helped him throughout his long boxing career?
That's a good point, Joe. I think his personality is definitely connected to his particular skill sets. If he was an artist, he's a guy who expresses himself not on, of course,
on the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Big shot there. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Jones is back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. And that's the end of round 3. Well, with 3 rounds complete here, it's worth a look at Teddy's scorecard to see where he sees it. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Roy Jones. Jones is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Bishop's left working well that time. Good flush shot upstairs. And there's a big right hand from Roy. Halfway through round number 4.
Keep moving. Gotta see what's coming.
What a big shot from absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world. He just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
3, 4,
Come on.
5,
Get on your feet.
6.
Jones is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around. They're wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it.
Keep working the body.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And round 4 comes to an end. Bishop, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up.
He is not in good shape. There it is! How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Roy Jones Jr. is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. A good two-punch combo by Roy Jones.
You're not focusing.
Roy Jones Jr. is hit to the head. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Good way to protect the midsection. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. We've been watching this roller coaster ride of the career of Andre Bishop for so long. Now another dip. Can he rise up and continue on? Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Clinch him. Clinch.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
That's okay, let's go.
Blocks away that headshot. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Use the ring.
Last 10 seconds. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for our audience.
I like this out of Roy. Now, this is the Roy Jones Jr. that was forged in the country by his father. That uppercut, absolutely. Look at that. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
Bishop's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Blocks it away. Solid left hand to the head. Forceful hook by Andre Bishop. problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
And it's all over. Roy Jones Jr.'s hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of